Welcome to everybody in my YouTube channel Islam ki Rehnumae. I am Qamrul and you are watching Tsunami leads a severe destruction in coastal region. Stay tuned, let's start. For more videos and new updates, please subscribe my channel. Tsunami are waves caused by sudden movement of the ocean surface due to earthquakes, landslide on the seafloor, land slumping into ocean, large volcanic eruption, or meteorite impacts in the ocean. However, powerful undersea earthquakes are responsible for the most tsunami. Seismic waves measuring greater than 7.0 on the Richter scale can produce major tsunami. Tsunamis generated in the open ocean appear to be only small waves, but they can grow rapidly in size as they reach shallow water before crashing into sea-coast settlements. Tsunamis continue to affect people after the water have receded. Tsunamis can overwhelm sewage systems, destroy structures, and leave decaying bodies in their wake, leading long-term health problems related to contaminated water exposure and increased spread of disease. The amount of energy and water contained in huge tsunami can cause extremely destruction when it strikes land. Due to huge mass of water, height of the sea keeps rising fast and flood powerfully into coastal area, cause devastation and loss of life. Tsunami destruction, devastation of homes and loss of life. Tsunami destroy entire buildings and can cause serious property damage. Some of the tsunami effects include leveling homes down to their foundation and exposing bedrock. The rebuilding process is expensive, time-consuming, and psychological disturbances for people. Tsunami dangers are difficult to detect far out at sea, since waves don't begin to gain sight until they reach shallow water. As a result, they strike with a very little warning, often resulting in a huge loss of human life and crushed buildings and left thousands trapped under debris or pulled out to sea. One of the biggest and worst effect of tsunami is cost of human life, because people living in coastal regions, towns and villages have no time to escape in the violent forces of tsunami, which result instant death most commonly by drowning, building collapsing, electrocution and explosion from gas. Damaged tanks and floating debris is other causes of the death. Tsunami destruction, damage to the economy. Daily life for individuals in a nation affected by tsunami changes because of damage the disaster caused to the economy. Loss of tourism with the people staying away out of here, and during reconstruction or rebuilding after tsunami puts a significant financial strain on government, as well as which result in economic downturn that can affect the entire region of the world. Contaminated water and soil infertility leads to damage the crop yield and agriculture, resulting economic declination. Tsunami leads great environmental change. Tsunami not only destroy human life but have a devastating effects on insects, plants and natural resources. Solid waste and disaster debris are the most critical environmental problem faced by tsunami-hit country. This changes forces human inhabitants to rebuild in an entirely different way, redesigning the lifestyle and livelihoods around an altered environment. Combined with the issue of waste and hazardous materials and toxic substance that can be inadvertently mixed up with the ordinary debris. This includes all fuels, industrial raw materials and chemicals. Affected areas can be resolved via warning and open dumping, leading to secondary impact on the environment. Salination of water bodies such as rivers, wells, inland lakes, and groundwater aquifer can occur, which affect soil fertility and agriculture, leads to the secondary impact of environment and psychological effects. Tsunami waves and receding water are very destructive to structure in the run-up zone. The areas near to the coast are flooded with the seawater, damaging the infrastructure such as sewage and fresh water supply for drinking. Flooding and contamination of drinking water can cause the disease to spread in tsunami affected areas. Illness such as malaria arise when water is stagnant and contaminated. Under this condition, it is difficult for the people to stay healthy and for the disease to be treated in the infection. And illness can spread very quickly, causing more death. Victims of tsunamis event often suffer psychological problems. These people are suffering from grief and depression as their homes, business, and loved ones were taken from them. For such kinds of more videos and new updates, please subscribe my channel.